dramatic.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Lucky Card series. This is episode 17, and in this episode we're finding out who is the 7 and 8 of diamonds. 7 of diamonds is owned by XI Rob, and 8 of diamonds is owned by my friend Unknown Logic 11. And yeah, let's find out who is the 7 of diamonds. Shan Moore. He has quite a high overall. Wow, that's actually wrong. But yeah, 92 overall on Shannon Moore. Probably a bit high there, but anyway, there we go, Shannon Moore. And then 8 of diamonds is Alberto Del Rio. Probably quite a good pick there, actually. He's pretty good. And yeah, let's just skip to the match. So we're back in the match now. Shannon Moore versus Alberto Del Rio, and Alberto Del Rio going for a little cheeky taunt there to begin the match. But yeah, both picks pretty good. Rob, if you do watch TNA, then, well, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Shan Moore hasn't been in for a while. But he is a high flyer. He was actually in WWE, if you can remember him being in there. And, yeah, his overall for this car is actually quite high, 92. Oh, he should probably be around 84 or something, maybe even a bit less than that. But, yeah, there it is anyway, 92. I'm gonna have to keep it like that now because it's been shown like that, and it would be unfair to change him, especially with Daniel Bryan's overall only being 84 or 85, you know. So yeah, Shannon Moore's overall is staying at 92, and then is up against Alberto Del Rio, who in my opinion just isn't a good wrestler. I just don't like him. I just don't. I find it unfair that Ricardo Rodriguez is a better wrestler than Alberto Del Rio, and yet Ricardo does nothing at all. I mean, if you look on YouTube, Ricardo Rodriguez wrestles as this character named Chimera, or Chimera, or something along those lines. I think it's Chimera. But yeah, he has his own YouTube channel, and he shows like some matches that he's had as Chimera, where he wears a mask and everything. And then he has some like this ninja video as well, where he's on trampolines doing flips and everything. And it's cool, and he's a really good high flyer, and I've seen a few of his matches, and he's actually really good and a lot better than Del Rio. I just don't like Del Rio that much. He isn't that great of a wrestler. He's like an average wrestler. There's nothing too special about him. And then he is no good on the mic at all, really. He's just not. And then, you know, the only thing that makes him stand out is the fact that he has a new fancy rented car every week. And yeah, that's about it really. If he came in as just some normal Spanish guy, or Mexican, or wherever he's from, then that would just be it. Nothing would happen with him. But because they've made him as this like aristocrat or whatever it is, and he's got loads of money and everything, that's what makes him unique and keeps him in the main event. I don't know why WWE people like him so much and want him to have the championship and everything, because it's not good when your ring announcer is a better wrestler than you. And, you know, as much as Del Rio is pretty good at submissions, well, he's only good at submissions because that's what WWE made him to be. They were like, right, you're going to be good at submissions, you're going to have the armbar as your finisher. I mean, Del Rio probably didn't even, like, have that as his finisher. I don't even know if he wrestled before WWE. I haven't seen him wrestle before WWE, and yeah, the WWE probably just told him to be a submission wrestler. He's gonna have the armbar as his finisher. It's gonna be deadly weapon and everything. But you know, every submission wrestler that starts out in WWE is a good submission wrestler, if you know what I mean. Like Daniel Bryan and the label lock, or yes lock, or whatever he calls it now. That was lethal. It still sort of is, but now people are being able to like get out of it by getting to the ropes and everything. And then there's the triangle choke that Undertaker does, where when he first started using it, everyone was like gone straight away and they started bleeding at the mouth and everything. But then, you know, the more he used it, like in the Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania, I think Triple H managed to pick him up and slam him back down while he was stuck in it, and you know, and so it makes the submission less powerful. And then the Walls of Jericho, that's a good example. That used to be deadly and everyone tapped out instantly, but now nearly every time he uses it, someone manages to kick out of it or roll out of it or get to the ropes or something, and you know, he hardly ever wins by using it anymore. So you know, it's going to be a time for the armbar to be nerfed down a bit, I guess. It's not going to be as powerful as it used to be. Well, as it is now. It's just a matter of time. Every submission starts to become less and less powerful over time, and you know, the armbar is probably next on the list to go down. I mean, another example, Jack Swagger and his what's it called, ankle lock. That, well, he used to use the powerbomb to finish off his matches all the time, but then he had the championship match against an injured Zack Ryder, and he managed to kick out of not one but 2 Swagger bombs. That completely ruined that move. And then he goes over to the ankle lock, and even then some people still get to the ropes or roll out of it, and you know, Jack Swagger's finishers have just completely been ruined because of that. And it is a bit unfair because, you know, I don't really like Jack Swagger too much, but you know, it's just because he hasn't really got anything else, and it's a bit unfair. But Shannon Moore going for his signature move, I think this is, because people are flashing lights, and I think that only happens when you hit a signature. And going for the pin now. Yes, he is. Is he going to pick up the win? 1, 2, 3. Yes, he does. Shannon Moore picked up the win with his overpowered overall. But yeah, both pretty good picks there. You can't be unhappy with them. And yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to see when your card is coming, and other than that, I will see you in the next episode where I reveal the 9 and 10 of diamonds. So I will see you then.